What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and in today's video, we got a 2011 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Now, many of you guys may be used to seeing the Subaru Impreza. That is a hatchback design. However, the particular one that I'm reviewing today, the WRX STI, they did make in a sedan design. They didn't make too many of these cars, so this car is somewhat of a rare car. So it's very, very special to have on the channel. And in today's episode, we're going to do a review on it. We're going to give you some of the specs on it, some of the details and design features that you may like, some of the things that I definitely like. And just like that, guys, let's get into it. Coming down to the front bumper, absolutely love the design element that Subaru decided to go with this aggressive styling and very functional venting of the front bumper. Coming to the very front, you can see that you do have this almost Cookie Monster mouth of a front grille area for this front bumper. You do have to cool those intercoolers because this car is turbocharged. Really like the styling of this front bumper. You can see right here in the front grille area, you do have your STI script, which is very significant with Subaru performance, with the top of the line when it comes to their WRXs. Love the headlight design, very aggressive styling. You can see that most of the headlight assembly is blacked out. However, you do have the chrome around the projector lenses. Very nice design, as well as this massive functional vent and air scoop on the hood. And you guys can see that huge intercooler up underneath this hood. We are going to take a look at it in a little bit. However, love the aggressive styling that Subaru decided to go with this setup. Front bumper looks absolutely mean, as well as up on the hood area with these very elegant lines. Even though it has aggressive styling, it does look very sleek, very stylish. You can see these custom, significant only with the WRX STI wheels on this particular example. I love that the owner did not go with aftermarket rims. You do get 18-inch wheels on the front and back. You do get 245 width on the front. Now, this is an all-wheel drive car, and it only weighs just a little bit over 3,300 pounds. And so you can have a lot of fun with it. And with that fun, you're going to need braking power. Subaru does give you these absolutely massive brake rotors. Wish that these rotors were drilled or slotted. However, they are just solid piece rotors. You do get this huge STI 4-piston caliper on the front brake of this car. I absolutely love the black design and the STI script that Subaru decided to go with this particular example. The wheel option, this aluminum look, really matches the styling of this car. You can see coming up to the side, you do get your STI script with this little aluminum design feature right here on the side of the car. And that design feature is right above a functional vent that Subaru installed from the factory. It helps bring air out of that wheel well area to reduce lift, get some of that air up out of that area. And I absolutely love the fact that they went with this vent on the side. Does add to the sporty design of this car, as well as the aesthetics. You do get a decently sized side skirt on this car. It is body colored, it's body matched. Would probably look pretty cool in a black color to accentuate the width of the skirt. It's hard to tell, but it does stick out about 1.5 inches from the body, so it does give you a real nice sporty design element to it. You do get your turn signals on your side view mirrors, as well as a very nice design on the side view mirror. Love the two-tone design. This car is a bit of a darker color. I do love the color, so it's hard to see the two-tone design of the mirrors, but it is there. I promise you guys, you do get a very sport back type style with this car. You can see the roof does start out very wide and bubble like, and does slope off very steeply down to this rear trunk area. That is because, like I said, this car was originally a hatchback. They did make the sedan and it does have some of those hatchback design elements, like that extreme slope on the rear part of this car. Coming down to the back end rear hindquarters of the car, you do get a bit of a fender flare right here, not only on the fender but integrated into the door. It does allow you to have a bit more of a sporty look and a wider stance if you wanted to go with wider wheels on the back. This car in particular does still have 18 by 245s on the wheels and tires. Like I said, guys, you still do get the stock wheel option with this particular example. Love the little body colored decal that Subaru went with right here. Reminds me almost of the way that Porsche does on some of their 911 models. Does add a bit more of a sporty element to the car. Like I said, with this wide arch, you do get a very, very nice body line coming right into the rear portion of the car. Love the body line that you get on the bottom part of this bumper as well. This car does have the blacked out tail lights. Looks absolutely sinister, especially at nighttime. Does look very, very nice. You get the LED bulbs right here, as well as your LED reverse light and turn signal right there in the center. Love the aftermarket exhaust that this car does come with. Sounds absolutely amazing. The exhaust tips look like they could be titanium. They in fact are made by NVIDIA, which is pretty well known for making fairly good exhaust systems. Love the rear grille section of this car. You can see it is not functional. It is all closed up. However, it is nice that Subaru decided to make an effort to try to have you a bit more of a sporty feel in the back with this rear grille section, as well as the dual exhaust system. And this owner went with a very good choice with this dual exhaust system. Love the design features of these body lines into the rear diffuser area. Coming up to the top of the trunk deck lid, you do get your Subaru badge right here front and center, as well as your STI script right here on the side. And you get a absolutely massive wing on this thing. I'm talking, you can see this straight up out of the rearview mirror. Does block your vision just a little bit. However, it does add to the sporty look of this car and does help you with a little bit of downforce as well. Even though you may not need it, this car, like I said, is all-wheel drive, and so you'll be able to dart around those corners regardless if you have that wing or not. But just like that, guys, how about we go take a look up under the hood of this somewhat rare STI and give you guys a sneak peek at what you would get under the hood. All right, guys, coming around to the engine bay, like I spoke of earlier, you do get a 2.5 boxer style 4-cylinder engine. It is turbocharged, so you are getting right around 305 horsepower. This car is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, so you get to bang all the gears that you want while you're going down the road. This car does weigh just a little bit over 3,300 pounds. However, it is all-wheel drive, and so you can have just as much fun in this thing and use the full potential of it than you would have with anything else, to where you couldn't use the full potential of it. Absolutely love the design of this car. You can see Subaru does have a few red touches in here just to add to the sportiness of the car. The massive intercooler right here, front and center. You can see the functionality of that hood scoop. Very, very nice setup, very, very nice design to this engine bay, and I love absolutely every bit of it. Let me know your guys' opinion on this particular engine bay for Subaru. Do you like it? Do you hate it? It definitely is a plus for me. Coming inside the STI, before you get in, you do get this aluminum side seal with the STI script right there front and center. Very, very nice setup. Allows this thing just to look a little bit more special. You do get the STI badge right here front and center on the steering wheel as well. Let me go ahead and not necessarily start it up, but just turn on the display for you guys. You can see it does wear up. You do get your STI right here on the front of the gauges. Very, very nice setup. Allows you to see that you are driving something just a little bit more special. You do get 160 on the dash. Everything is analog in this car. It is a 2011 model. Just over 124 1,000 miles on it. Like I said, absolutely love the STI logo right here on the steering wheel. You do get your mode as far as your radio controls right here, as well as your cruise controls on this side and your phone's controls right here as well. You do have a single DIN radio, but I can tell you guys just from listening to it a little bit, it performs absolutely amazing. You do have your CD player as well as all your other controls, your seat buttons and radio knob, as well as your tuning controls. Very, very nice setup. You do get a clock right here, front and center on the dash for you to be able to tell time, as well as your climate controls right here in the center of this console area. Like I spoke of earlier, it is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. Love the STI script right here front and center on this aluminum look plastic. Very, very nice touch to this car. You can see you do have a knob for controlling your drive modes. You can choose whether you want to be in sport or what they call sport sharp, which is really just more of a track mode. Absolutely love that. You can control the amount of drive that you would like to your wheels. So if you want more for your diff or less for your diff, you can control that right here in the center console area. You do get your parking brake lever right here front and center for you to be able to pull, as well as 2 cup holders coming to the center console. You do get a decent amount of storage right here in the center. Very, very deep. You also get a USB as well as an auxiliary cord right here. You do also get your heated seat controls for both the driver and the passenger to the door panels. Very, very nice materials on the armrest. The rest of the door panel is made out of a plastic material. However, it does allow you to be able to afford this car at a bit more of a reasonable price. You do get a cup holder right here in the door, as well as some more storage on the side. Very, very nice gunmetal design to this front dash area that comes across to the door. Really, really like the design of that. To the seats, you do get these one-piece race seats with the STI script right here, front and center on the headrest. Love this, man. Absolutely love this. Does add to the sportiness of the car, and it lets it feel just that much more special. You do get this very, very nice insert on the back of the seat for you, as well as nice material, suede material on the center of the seats, perforated right here at the top where your back is. Nice red stitching throughout the seat. Very, very nice materials, leather on the sides. They do hold you very well, and they are very comfortable. To the back, you get the same treatment, red stitching, very, very nice suede material. You do get the functionality of being able to carry 4 or 5 passengers in this seat, or in this car in particular. So you can have a lot of fun in this thing, as well as take it out on trips. Very, very nice setup. Very, very simplistic interior. Not a whole lot to it. However, you will have a lot of fun, and you are in a very, very nice space. Nothing in here necessarily feels cheap. You do get very, very nice materials aside from the plastic on the door. However, absolutely love this setup, and I want to know what you guys think about it. And just like that, guys, we have wrapped up another review on a 2011 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Very, very nice example of the car. Somewhat of a rare car. Let me know what you guys think about this car. Let me know your opinion on it. Is this something that you would like? Is this something that you would get? What's your favorite feature on it? As well as some other things that you guys may like to see on the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.